B-Jump Sunset World.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima.
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We are your hosts for this evening. I'm Kristen from America.
I'm Zhanna from Russia.
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is live on FM Bizan. This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo, yes, but we would like people around the world to know not only these images, but more things about Japan. They share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. No one knows what language will be spoken or what kind of topics they will bring up, so don't miss it.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima.
So, Zhanna, is this your first time in Japan?
Yeah, it's the first one, and I've chosen Tokushima.
Why did you choose Tokushima?
Because of the project, mostly. Yeah, I wanted to participate in a thing like this, and I've chosen Tokushima because it's city.
It's a city.
Yeah. Because there are many places to visit in here and in the nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially like nature and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, are you studying Japanese while you're here?
Once more?
Are you studying Japanese while you're here?
Once more?
Are you studying Japanese?
Yes. It's a great opportunity for us to study Japanese in Topia, in local tourist information service.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I've studied Japanese at university for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't a very good student, to be honest. And I didn't use Japanese for 3 years after graduation.
Oh, yeah. So you probably forgot a lot then.
A lot. So, yeah.
Are you having trouble communicating, or is it kind of coming back?
I thought it would be faster, to be honest. My grammar is so awful. I don't know. Yeah, but I can understand many things while listening, but I'm so bad at dialects.
Oh, yeah. That could be tricky.
Yeah. So when you have to respond and you're like, hi, hi, all the time.
So how is Tokushima and like Japan in general different from where you're from?
Totally. Yeah. Not only people, but everything. It was for the first couple days, it was like day on the other planet for me in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah. I was, kanjis are attacking me from everywhere. I don't understand the word. What's going on? Where are these all people? What do they want? Where do I want to go? Even this.
I definitely get the feeling of being like assaulted by kanji.
Yeah.
I can't read it at all either.
And actually, I remembered so many of them, but at this moment, I couldn't remember neither meaning, neither reading. Mm-hmm. Nothing, just, they look familiar. That's it.
So, what is it like where you're from?
In Kamchatka, actually, I wish all the people who I know closely, who likes nature, would come to Kamchatka because its nature is nearly untouched.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, you can experience that, and there are so many places where people do not stay and where they don't have any modern conveniences, but still you can re-estimate your life there.
Yeah.
I would say like this.
Because it's so far from civilization and
yeah. And
only just alone.
Only because of that, nature stayed untouched. But nevertheless, in the town, which is the capital of this area, it's as inconvenient as it could be. Just imagine. Because it's the age of civilization. Of course, they have they have shower. After you will spend 3 days in a tent, you will be so glad just to be under a roof with a shower. Wow, yeah. But if you didn't, you will come there and, what's that? What did I pay my money for? That's it.
So, have you done the like outdoors camping in the wilderness things?
Yes.
A lot?
Quite a lot, because I work with tourists as an English translator.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, are you a tour guide?
Sometimes only with the most convenient tours, when we don't have to stay in tents. And I have to listen to many complaints about those hotels we are staying at.
Oh.
Yeah, so we usually do many camping activities and stay in tents also, and do 3 days rafting, for example, or 7 days rafting. Yeah,
that sounds really fun.
It is, but in Kamchatka, weather is very capricious, and it can spoil your vacations a lot if during 2 weeks which you are staying in there, it can be rainy.
Oh, yeah. So if it's raining, I guess those kind of activities would be canceled, or do you go out anyway?
You have to go.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be awful.
Storm.
Hiking through a storm, I can't imagine.
And you try to climb the volcano, and you know that when you will reach the top, you will see nothing. That's terrible.
That is.
But yet, even the feeling of this effort makes you feel relaxed afterward. Yeah.
Right. Like an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Getting to the top.
Yeah, but of course, when weather is great, you can get much more out of this activity. Yeah, I would say something like that.
So, is that the most famous thing to do in Kamchatka?
No, actually, Kamchatka is so different. It's not that big, but all the places are different, and in different type of weather, different light, and so on, different seasons. All the time, it's just... sometimes I watch it and I feel, I'm so lucky being born here. People come here from all over the world, from other side of the world, from Australia and so on. But I can be here and see all these. And when I first flew by helicopter, I was like, wow, so great. I can do this, yay! For free.
For free?
For me, of course, for free. And I was the happiest person on the board. I was all smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, that sounds so fun. I've never been
clapping
on a helicopter. I've always wanted to go on one.
You can't hear anything, but yeah, that was really great. And you can see forests, and you can see a lot of land. Just nobody lives there except for the bears and salmon. And when you go down, you can see how bears are just running about, rushing around because they're so afraid. But you can see them from the height.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really great. And actually, I've bathed one time in a lake with salmon. I was just going to swim there, but I was hesitating for so long that they just pushed me out of the boat. That was so humiliating, and I'm not that good at swimming.
Oh.
I'm afraid so much. Yeah. So one of the most popular activities why people come to Kamchatka is climbing volcanoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds really scary.
There are 300 volcanoes in Kamchatka, and 2 of them are very close to the town. And of course, they're one of the most popular because they're easily reached.
Easily reached? Oh, from the
easy
town.
to reach. Yeah,
but
from the town.
Hard to climb, probably, right?
Not that hard. One of them is quite easy. You wake up at 6 a.m. And start climbing it, and you get back at about 5 p.m.
Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
That was kind of an all-day thing, though.
It's quite tiresome.
I imagine.
Yeah, when you get back, you feel so exhausted. But nevertheless, you feel like reborn. Yeah.
Can you actually stand on the top of the volcano, though? Or is it... Really?
Yeah, because you mean the crater.
Yeah.
You're not in the middle, you're at the side of the crater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And actually, this domestic volcano has like a cork, lava cork. So you can stay on lava and you can feel it shivering a little bit. Yeah. That's really hard to explain until you'll see it.
I want to see that.
Come!
That seems like not something you could really experience any other, I don't know, like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience, you know?
Yeah. There are so many, and it's only one I've told you about, but there are plenty of them. And even I've never been there, some of these places.
I'd like to see it.
Come, everybody come, Kamchatka.
And now we would like to play a song, and after that we'll talk about some of our favorite other outdoor activities and places we want to see. Sushi.
Sumo. Tokushima.
Welcome back. So we were just talking about some of the amazing nature and beauty of Kamchatka. Seattle's actually a little bit similar in some of the, like we have mountains. We only have one volcano, but it's been dormant for, I don't even know how long. They keep saying that it's supposed to blow up any time now.
Whoa.
But it just hasn't, which is a good thing because that would cause some major damage. Like, actually, I live quite close to it in a valley. So if there was like a lava slide or a mudslide, it would probably cover my entire town.
Great.
Yeah, doesn't that sound fun? But it's a beautiful mountain.
You can esteem all the minute. You can esteem every minute of your life in there. Like, do all important stuff you want to do. Don't wait for anything.
That's true.
But that's not great. Just
they probably should have built the town somewhere else, but
but they didn't.
They didn't, and it is what it is. But it's actually the whole like mountain range is really gorgeous, and there's a lot of different spots where you can go skiing and snowboarding and hiking and what else? Oh, there's a couple little like villages, tiny villages that are built in the mountain areas. There's this one called Leavenworth that's all made up of. So the government there told the people that they can't build buildings unless they look like old style German buildings.
Really?
Yes. So it's adorable. Really, really small, though, and the only way these people make money is from tourism.
Of course.
Yeah. But people come up there all the time, and it's just so adorable, especially at Christmas time, because they light it up, and they have this really expensive and adorable thing that they do called a Christmas train that goes from downtown Seattle straight up into Leavenworth, and it's a round trip thing. And so you go and spend the day there and see the Christmas tree lighting and things like that.
Oh, that sounds
it's so
really
cute.
great.
And then they have like carolers on the train and Santa. It's really expensive though. But they can do that because that's a one-time thing, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what we have in our
Christmas.
mountains. Yeah, especially with Christmas.
So, and during summer, you usually go hiking?
There's a lot of spots in Seattle. And some of them, are pretty easy, and we don't really go all the way up the mountain, maybe like you do.
It's so American.
That's true. That's true. But there's some really good spots with some amazing views, and it's probably a little different. I don't know. I've never seen Kamchatka, but like in Seattle, we have a lot of evergreens. We're known for like the evergreen state. What kind of like cedars? Do you have a lot of flowers there?
Only in summer, and in Kamchatka it's only for 1 month. They're blossoming really when there are plenty of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful, but 1 month.
Oh, so you can miss it easily, huh?
Yeah.
I really love autumn in the Seattle area because most of our trees are those evergreens, that don't really change. But then you have some like maples and things that just get so beautiful in the autumn time. And there's so many spots that are really great for like hiking and viewing those. And so you could go up on a really high point and then you look down and there's all this orange and red and it's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's my favorite time for hiking.
Always looks beautiful. And Kamchatka too.
Really?
Yeah. Colors are so different. And well, if you go farther, you see more and more colors. That looks really great. But actually in Russia we have like a legend that, do you know that in Japan when they try to when they climb Fuji, you go half the way on the rope way or something like that, and then you can see a shop and a cafe in the middle of the volcano. Can you imagine that? And everybody, whoa, really? And all this stuff.
Is that
all
true?
the time. Is that true for America? Like, do you have cafes on your way?
Like halfway up the mountain? No. No. I don't think we could put a cafe there. Although, like, if you're going through, like, the valleys in the mountains, there are some cafes right in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. We found this one that was adorable, though, going to Leavenworth. And it was in the middle of nowhere, and it was, like, a really cool where they, like, roast their own coffee beans and really, like, in the Seattle style. But it was very cute. I actually really liked that coffee shop. I would go to the mountains again just to go there.
Great motivation, I would say. Are there any rivers, or do you do some outdoors activities like rafting?
Yeah, there's lots. Yeah.
Canoeing, sup.
There's lots of rivers that you can do that in. Some of them are a little dangerous, though, so you don't. But a lot of them are really good for... we go inner tubing a lot. I personally do. Where you just get, like, one of those massive blow-up inner tubes and just sit in it. Go down the river. It's like relaxing. And then when you hit the rocks, it's really fun. Well, not big rocks, but when it gets a little more bumpy, it's like a little roller coaster. Yeah,
that's fun.
That is fun.
That is fun. Once we've tore the boat, and it wasn't fun.
You tore the boat?
Once during the rafting, we've tore the boat, and it wasn't fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that we were like, everybody just started panicking, even the guy.
You were just on a river, or were you on like a lake, or?
We were on the river.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like a rapid place, and we've tore the boat, and we were like, what to do? We just went to the shore because it was to the riverbank because it was so close, and we were lucky the stream was not too fast there.
That's good.
Yeah, but
it would be dangerous if
we've missed one of the bags there.
Oh no.
Yeah. And afterwards we had to buy to this tourist all this stuff because he had lost even his sneakers.
No.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
And he drowned his passport too. So that was
that's
not
bad.
fun.
That's bad.
Yeah. I agree with you. But nevertheless, now I think even for him it's interesting to remember.
That's true. Like those kind of stories, while they're happening, maybe they're not so fun. But after the fact, you can laugh about it. Yeah. So Everything has a silver lining.
Yeah. Do you remember the bear's eyes in the bushes? We were so scary about that. Yeah. In 2 days, it's great.
All right. It seems we have almost reached the end of our program. We're waiting for messages from you with feedback or requests.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded live here on B-FM FM in Tokushima. So what do you think of the show today, Jana?
Oh, I think it was easier for me than I thought.
Yeah, because we were just talking about things we like.
Yeah,
like our
that's
homes.
true. Yeah, I miss it a little bit.
Yeah.
But not in spring, of course.
All right. So this program is hosted by volunteer members working with nonprofit organization Bizan Daigaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizandaigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request at bfm.jp. That's REQUEST at bfm.jp, including the title of the show, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, in your messages. You can listen to this channel, FM Bizan, on the internet with your PC and smartphones. If you are accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp, and you will find a pink banner written SIMUL Radio on the left side of the page. If you are accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio, then select BFM 791 FM Bizan with the area Chugoku Shikoku. If you are listening to this radio in an area where it has a weak radio wave, don't worry, you can listen to programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows what language will be spoken or what kind of topics they will bring up next Thursday, so don't miss it. See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.